Throwback to the 2nd of January 2020 vlog. I actually went to a place called These chocolates are so beautiful. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comment section. Good morning, everybody. The time now is 9:15, and I have arrived outside of Bethnal Green Road, which is one of my destinations. So I can already check this off. And this is also another destination of mine, but this is called the Salmon and Bar Restaurant. Oh, it looks open today. So this is the Bethnal Green Gardens. I'm gonna fly my drone here because I think this is allowed because it's in the London borough of Tower Hamlets. In this clip, I will tell you about the history of Bethnal Green. Firstly, I want to find out why Bethnal Green is called Bethnal Green. So I found out that the first recorded names for Bethnal Green were Blifhell and Bliffenhell. Those could be translated as Happy Corner. Although nobody is exactly sure where the name came from, over time, the area became known as Bethnal Green and then Bethenhall Green. The current name for the area probably came from the local pronunciation of Bethenhall Green, ultimately leading to the connecting of Bethan and Hull to Bethnal. This was a marshy forest land for many years that seemed a relatively quiet and sleepy hamlet. And now about the history of Bethnal Green. The green has historically been the pivot of the area. The main house on the green, known locally as Kirby's Castle, was once visited by the famous London diarist Samuel Pepys. I remember looking for his statue in I think it was like first or second block. And in the early 1700s, those houses were converted into a lunatic asylum. And it housed many inmates for the next 2 centuries. The park in which the house was built, Bethnal Park, is called Barmy Park by locals these days. The original house has now been demolished, but some of its other buildings are still standing. One of the newer builds around the asylum that dates from the late 1800s is now the home to Bethnal Green Library, which I did take a picture with, and you'll see later on in this vlog. Bethnal Green gained some fame in Tudor times due to a popular ballad, The Beggar of Bethnal Green. Ooh, I'm gonna listen to that ballad. This ballad told the story of a poor local beggar who somehow managed to give his daughter a handsome dowry for her wedding. Some say that the beggar was the son of Simon de Montfort, a rich Norman knight. However, this is not likely to be true. Locals also say that the local Blind Beggar pub, which lies close to Bethnal Green, was the site where the beggar asked for money and was named for him. This pub is now better known as the place where William Booth, the founder of the Salvation Army, gave his first public speech in the area, or more infamously as the location where Ronnie Cray murdered George Cornell. Boxing in Bethnal Green. During the 1700s, the area became associated with boxing, and later on in the vlog, I actually went to a place called Repton Boxing Club, and I'll be telling you guys the history about that club as well. The champion of England, Daniel Mendoza, spent most of his adult life living in Bethnal Green. He was the first important fighter to combine scientific boxing with rapid rather than hard punching. This is the Buffalo Green Library. I'm gonna take a photo here. I just finished flying my drone over there, and I am just gonna walk around the garden because my next destination is 6 minutes away, and it doesn't open till 10 o'clock, but now it's 25 to 10. So I'm gonna walk around this garden, and actually I think this is a good photo taking spot as well. And I saw that there's a church here, and I tried searching on Google Maps, but the church name doesn't even show up on Google Maps, so I have no idea what church this is called. So if any of you guys know, then please let me know in the comment section below. And I think actually the London Buddhist Center is that way, so I'm gonna walk really slowly around this park. Oh, was there a kiosk here before, but now it's gone? Oh, I also took a photo of the church. I finished the park now, and there's actually a basketball court and a tennis court here. And time now is 9:53, so I think I'm gonna slowly start walking to the London Buddhist Center. So the London Buddhist Center is actually here, but I think, is it still closed? It's still closed, but I think there is a Young V&A museum. I think this is the Young V&A museum. It's the front, and it's actually closed, as I said. But I need to find a way to get into that garden. It's the entrance to the museum gardens. And I think it's closed though, because it's under construction. Because I asked the staff in the actual Victoria and Albert Museum, and they said it's closed. Oh, maybe I can fly it here, so I can tell you guys about the history of Victoria and Albert Museum. So, as you guys know, the Young V&A Museum is currently being renovated. And I just googled online, and apparently for the renovation it took £13 million. And I will tell you a little bit about the London's Museum of Childhood. So, Tristram Hunt, the director of the Victoria and Albert Museum and the Childhood Museum, stresses that it is much more fundamental than simply a change of name. The target audience for this museum is aged up to 14 years old. So even if I went, I wouldn't enjoy the museum, I guess, I don't know. But this museum was originally named the Bethnal Green Museum. It opened in 1872 in what was then the poverty-stricken East End, displaying various collections until it was turned into the Museum of Childhood by the V&A's director Roy Strong in 1974. The building was last renovated in 2003 to 2006 with a new entrance, which costed £5 million. And the renovation of the whole museum was meant to start in May 2020, but the pandemic actually helped this reconstruction start 2 months earlier. So I just finished flying my drone here. The drone clip wasn't too long because as I was flying it, I realized it's kind of the same view in Buffalo Green Gardens. So when I saw the shard again, I just put it back down. And I think it actually might rain soon at 1 o'clock. It's predicted that it's gonna rain. That's why I came here so early today. So there's nothing else around here now. I also took a photo with my tripod just because I want to compare the difference, and I actually think that the tripod is better. That is the Backyard Comedy Club because I saw this sign on the tube station. So now on my way to Columbia Road Flower Market, and look at this faculty. It's on Squirrel Street. I think I'm gonna take a photo here. I've arrived at the Columbia Road Flower Market, and there's actually really nice shop here, and I want to take a photo here. And yeah, this is the whole street is the market. This shop is for you. here that sells different kind of stuff. Look at all these graffitis along Columbia School. I would take a photo here, but there's a lot of people here. Now at the end of the Columbia Road Flower Market, and there's a pub here. I'm gonna ask if they serve any food, because even though it's like 11:45, I'm a bit hungry now. So the time now is 11:56 a.m. But as I'm really hungry, I ordered this bacon roll, a cup of water. So I'm gonna eat it. I'm probably gonna head to Hackney Road as it's nearby. Arrived at Hackney Road, but I think everything is closed today because it's bank holiday. So, but to be honest, this road is not that like worth coming if you're not coming to the Columbia Road Flower Market, because it's right next to the Columbia Road Flower Market. And if you're coming here, you should actually come here first before you go to the Columbia Road Flower Market. So now I'm gonna head to my next destination, which is St. Leonard's Church. So I have arrived at St. Leonard's Church. I feel like it's closed. Like, it lets me come in, but there's no way around the church. It's closed. Oh well, I think it's raining slightly now anyways. So I have 2 more destinations to go to, and then I'll go. So 178 Valence Road is actually on its way to Bricklane Market. And I remember last time I came here, all the shops weren't open, so I might like look around Bricklane Market. And also, last time I was trying to find the bagel bakery and I couldn't find it, and this time I found it, so I might have some food if it's not too crowded, because I can already see the line. Queue is all the way up here. There's no way I'm queuing up gallery here. I'm gonna go in to have a look. We all need this painting. It says stop staring at your phone. The art here. I'm at the Grimsby Street. I want to take a photo here. I think it stopped raining now. Never mind. There are loads of pigeons here and I'm scared of them. So I'm gonna keep walking. So this is the super famous Repton Boxing Club. I actually want to find out about their history, about why they're so famous. I'm gonna fly my drone here, and whilst I fly it, I'm gonna let you guys know. In this clip, I will be telling you about the history of Repton Boxing Club, and the source comes from bethnalgreenlondon.co.uk. Since its establishment in 1884, Repton Boxing Club has been home to Olympians, gangsters, world champions, and even played host to pop stars. Repton Boxing Club has a rich cultural as well as a sporting history in Bethnal Green and beyond. Boxing and Bethnal Green have long gone hand in hand. The area has produced both renowned boxers and iconic venues. None are more iconic than Repton Boxing Club. The boxing club has made a name for itself in the UK and far beyond, but it remains rooted in the Bethnal Green community, having been a fixture of the area for well over a century. The move to Cheshire Street. Repton Boxing Club started life in 1884 as a youth club founded by Repton School in Derbyshire. The public school founded the club to help underprivileged youth in Bethnal Green and wider East London, which at the time was suffering from extreme deprivation. Before moving to its current home in Cheshire Street, the club had a couple of locations. It operated in Victoria Park Square as a part boxing club or part youth club, and in Pollard Road. The club moved to its current home in 1971. The physical home of Repton Boxing Club hints at its rich history. Walking down Cheshire Street, you would struggle to miss the rather beautiful former Victorian bathhouse that houses the boxing club. The green banner that bears the club's name and its motto, Non Viscera, Non Gloria, no guts, no glory, indicates the presence of the UK's oldest boxing club. Repton Boxing Club and the craze. Repton Boxing Club has produced many outstanding boxers. However, it also was the club of notorious gangster twins Ronald and Reginald Cray. Oh, so that's who the Cray twins were. Okay, 9. Look at all these streets. We decided to come to this Weaver's Field first because as I was Googling Columbia Road Flower Mark, this field showed up on the map, and I remember that is actually on my list of things to do in Buffalo Green. So I am gonna walk around this park, and then I'm probably gonna find the furthest place to fly my drone. Hopefully the view is gonna be different. From here to Columbia Road Flower Market is actually closer, so that's why I decided to come here. Wow, look at this sculpture. I wonder what it's doing here. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comment section. There is a playground here. I think I'm gonna fly it by the sign over there. This Weaver's Field was actually a site of extensive enemy bombing during the World War II. Following the World War II, this land was cleared of housing damage by bombs for a park that was originally planned over a much larger area than the present site. The aim of the green space was to rectify the overcrowding and lack of local open space of the surrounding population. It was named to commemorate the historical local silk weaving industry. In the last 15 years, it has become the home of Boishakhi Mela, the largest Bengali festival outside of Bangladesh, which celebrates the Bengali New Year each May. Ooh, so Bengali's New Year is in May, and then the China's New Year is in February, and England's, or like anywhere else's New Year's is in January. That's really cool. And now I will be playing you one of my songs for the rest of the drone clip. Enjoy! I remember the day I asked if I could study abroad, and I wish I could stop myself from asking that question. Because I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Food at home, and I miss not having to do everything alone, and I miss celebrating Chinese New Year with you, and I miss celebrating birthdays with you. But the reason why this street is on my list is because apparently a famous celebrity called Cray twins, they basically lived here. So if any of you are fans of them, then be sure to come here and let me know in the comments below why you're fans of them. So yeah, and my very last destination is a museum called the Repton Museum, I think. And so I'm now gonna go there, and I'll let you know when I get there. Wow, look at this graffiti. I'm on Teasdale Street. I'm gonna take a photo. Or was I supposed to go to this area? Google Maps said I arrived at the museum, but I asked a passerby like which one is the museum, and they told me it's the last one down there. But they said they say it's closed because it's bank holiday today. Well, at least it's not raining just yet. And then they asked me if I live here or if I'm visiting, and I told them I'm just sightseeing. And then they told me about a Broadway market, which is down there. So I'm gonna go and have a look now. I think this is the Broadway market. I'm now inside a shop called Chocolate. These chocolates are so beautiful, but so unhealthy. Also, I saw some little moons over there, and like a lot of YouTubers are trying them. So I'm now walking back to Cambridge Chief Station because it is raining, and I am gonna end this vlog here. So if you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to subscribe, like, and let me know down in the comments below if you actually went to these places because of my vlog. And I'll see you all with another traveling vlog or music related video.